Well, the Phillies' bad fortune against the Blue Jays continues. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Stats Videocast. Today we're going to recap this afternoon's spring training game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays as the Phillies lose 14-5 to the Blue Jays. I tell you what, this Phillies team just cannot beat the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, guys, before we get into this video, please subscribe yet, not yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. So, Aaron Nola started this game for the Phillies. He was not very good in this one. This game wasn't televised. You could watch it on Facebook. I watched it on Facebook. There was no audio, it just was video only. It was kind of hard to, of course, if you watch the video, I kind of like hearing the play-by-play. It's amazing, baseball, watching baseball, no play-by-play. You think, well, we don't need play-by-play. It kind of gets you more enhanced in the game. It's just really amazing. I didn't realize that until today. Tanner Roark was on the mound for the Blue Jays, former Washington National, former Cincinnati Red, former Oakland A. He actually faced up against Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper did a little nod to him there in the bottom of the first inning, and Roark nodded his head back, former teammates back in the National days. So that was pretty cool. But Aaron Nola, not very good today. Overused his fastball. He was throwing that fastball a lot. He said he was working on his changeup there. Did not see hardly anything out of that curveball. I didn't really see that curveball at all today. The fastball, there's way too many fastballs today. He just did not have it. Just, spring training struggles continue. As I said, it's no reason to push the panic button. Made that post. No reason to push the panic button. He just was not there today. Once again, it's not the end of the world, but he just wasn't there. I just didn't really see a lot out of Aaron Nola today. Once again, not the end of the world. But, I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Once again, he's not been great in spring training. It's not the end of the world. Joe Girardi, still, has him as the opening day starter. He still is planning on that. But, that'd be the first time since Steve Carlton that they had, a certain pitcher throw 4 straight opening day starts. Now, that's a pretty big deal. That's a pretty big deal. It's something that Aaron should be proud of. Of course, he's worked hard. He's one of the best pitchers in the game. He's not top 3, but, he's one of the best pitchers in the game. So he should be proud of that. As we take a look at the long scoring summary here, as the Phillies, as I said, they cannot beat this Blue Jays team. It all started in the top and second inning when Luis Gurriel Jr. singles on a ground ball to center field. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. scores, and the Jays now jump ahead early 1-0. So all started in that top and second inning. In the top of the first inning, Aaron Nola was very, very good. He got the job done. But that's when the Jays started to swing the bats. And then in the top of the third inning, this is when they really started piling on. Marcus Semien, the guy that signed that 1-year deal there, comes over from the Oakland Athletics. He singles on a line drive to left field. Danny Jansen scores, and it's now 2-0 Jays. So as I said, Marcus Semien coming over from the Oakland Athletics. The Oakland A's go out and make a trade with the Texas Rangers with Chris Davis and Elvis Andrus. So that was their replacement for Marcus Semien. And in the same inning, Teoscar Hernandez coming into this game not having the best spring so far. He doubles on a sharp line drive to left field. The new Toronto Blue Jay, George Springer, scores, and it's now 3-0 Toronto. So Teoscar Hernandez, one of the Blue Jays young guys, has a lot of power. Former Houston Astro with George Springer. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. doubles on a sharp ground ball to right field over to Bryce Harper. And Teoscar Hernandez scores. It's now 4-0 Blue Jays. This is off of Aaron Nola. Joe Girardi comes out to have a little talk with Aaron Nola. He just didn't have it today. Once again, he's overusing his fastball. Didn't see a lot of the curveball. I saw his slider a little bit. He almost hit, I forget who was up at the plate. He almost hit him with the slider. Once again, he said he was working on his changeup today. His changeup was all right. It was all right, but, a lot of fastballs out of Aaron Nola. A lot of fastballs. Then in the top of the fourth inning, Rancho Grichuk gobbles on a fly ball to left field. Off of the old Kevin Biggio scores. It's now 5-0 Toronto. So the Blue, I knew the game was over at that point. I understand, the Phillies scored 5 runs today, but I just could feel it. I feel like, oh my goodness gracious, we're just not going to let up here. Once again, Aaron Nola was just not good today. Then Marcus Semien grounds into a double play. And Rancho Grichuk scores to make it a 6-0 ball game. At that point, I really knew it was over. At that point, Aaron Nola was taken out of the ball game. Once again, he looked awful today. He does not look good at all. This is play I really liked out of this ball game. Gene Segura singles on a fly ball to center field. Bryce Harper and Alec Bohm score, and it's now a 6-2 ball game. So the Phillies get on the board. Gene Segura's had himself a really, really rough spring. He gets the job done here. Great job, Gene Segura. I was really impressed with that. Then Andrew Knapp hits a sacrifice fly to right field. Ronald Torreyes scores, and it's now a 6-3 ball game. So the Phillies cut the lead in half here. Andrew Knapp once again getting some fundamental baseball, doing some fundamental baseball. Being taught by Joe Girardi, right? I mean, Joe Girardi's really pushing this fundamental baseball here in the spring. I love it. So early in the season, so promising to see that. Once again, I mean, that's not the first time. I mean, recently he's done that too, hit a sacrifice fly. So I love to see that. Then in the top of the fifth inning, Calvin Biggio singles on a line drive to center field. Teoscar Hernandez scores, and it's now a 7-3 ball game. So the Blue Jays get one of those run back, and then Randall Grichuk doubles on a line drive to center field. Calvin Biggio scores, and it's now an 8-3 ball game. Oh my goodness gracious. Once again, I mean, they're tying these runs back. I mean, we kind of come back and score a few runs, and then they're getting them right back. Right in the top inning. Then Danny Jansen's doubles on a line drive to center field. Randall Grichuk scores. It's now a 9-3 ball game. So we score 3 runs, and the Blue Jays come right back and score 3 back. They get their 6-run lead back. Of course, we did score those runs when the Blue Jays only had scored 6 runs, so now it's 9-3. Then in the top of the 6th inning, Marcus Semien homers on a fly ball to left center field. That was off of Tony Watson, 10-3 Blue Jays. They were just piling on at this point. Then Vladimir Guerrero Jr., why not? He's not a very fast player. He triples on a fly ball to center field. Bo Bichette and Teoscar Hernandez score. It's now a 12-3 ball game. They were just demolishing us. I mean, this is all for Tony Watson. Then Calvin Biggio singles on a ground ball to right field. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. scores. It's now 13-3. My, oh my, mercy. I mean, mercy rule. My goodness gracious. Then Matt Verling homers on a fly ball to center field. Mickey Moniak scores a 2-run shot off of former Los Angeles Dodger Ross Stripling. So the Phillies kind of getting 2 back here, not make it as ugly. It's now a 13-5 ball game. Matt Verling with his first home run of the spring. At this point, this was washed, right? I mean, you all knew the ball game was over. Then the top of the 9th inning, they wanted to get a run back as Austin Martin singles on a ground ball to center field, and Josh Brennan scores. It's now 14-5, and that's your ball game. 14-5, your final score. My oh my, that was a rough game for the Phillies. As I just said, their bad fortune against the Toronto Blue Jays continues. My oh my, this Phillies team cannot beat the Toronto Blue Jays. I don't understand it. I've never seen a team struggle against, I mean, once again, it's not like this team's Los Angeles Dodgers. I understand Blue Jays, they're no slouch. They're a good baseball team. They're a good young baseball team. They're, young and up and coming. But this is not the Los Angeles Dodgers, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a team that's unbeatable. So I don't understand what the big issue is here. And once again, I know it's spring training, but it's just not, I did not see a lot of heart out of this Phillies team whenever they played the Toronto Blue Jays. I don't understand it. As you take a look at the box score today, Rhys Hoskins, he's going through a little personal issue. Today, it was announced on his Instagram that he had to say goodbye to his dog, Rookie. My prayers and, thoughts go out to Jamie and Rhys during this difficult time. I mean, I've had to say goodbye to a pet. It's never easy. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. I saw the post, and it just flat out sucks. I mean, it really does. And I don't like to use that word on here. It's unprofessional, but I just can't think of any other word. I mean, it's so disappointing. It's so heart wrenching. It's like losing a member of your family. It's so disappointing. It's just really just tough. It's just so hard. So, I mean, he was going through, he definitely was weighing on him today. 0 for 3. And you know what? Not the end of the world, Rhys. I mean, it's really not. Number one, spring training, but I get it, man. I get it, buddy. I mean, you got to deal with that. I mean, that's just not easy. Once again, life goes on, but it's fresh in his mind. It's so fresh in his mind. Bryce Harper, grounded out to second base, also drew that walk. That was nice to see. Scored one of those runs today. Alec Bohm, once again, I just love Alec Bohm. I love the way this guy plays the game of baseball. I just do. I just love his simple approach. The guy's one of the most simple, he is, out of any hit, he is one of the most simple plate approaches out of any hitter I've ever seen. I mean, this guy, his approach is just so down to the book, so simple. I've never seen it. I've never seen anything like it before. I mean, it reminds me so much of Anthony Rendon. Whenever I bring up Alec Bohm, I always talk about Anthony Rendon. I see a lot of similarities, not defensively, but offensively. Of course, we know they're not on the same level, defensively, and even offensively. I mean, Rendon still, has better numbers than Alec Bohm, of course. But, I see a lot of similarities. I think that Alec Bohm could, produce the same production as, Anthony Rendon someday. I really do. I really could see that. Gene Segura with that nice 2 RBI single. That was nice to see, that little dunker. My goodness, Didi Gregorius, getting hit in the head back there, man, that looked really, really painful. Exited the game. Let's hope he's okay. Haven't really heard many updates about Hat. Hopefully he's okay, man. That looked really, really painful. So once again, let's hope and pray that he's okay. And I love, once again, going back to Andrew Knapp, I love that sac fly he hit. Once again, that's the second time he's done that. Getting the fundamental baseball. I love to see sac flies. And once again, is it exciting? No, but it's just fundamental baseball. It's called having a simple approach, not striking out. You got the run home. Once again, I know it didn't matter in this game. Number one, spring training, and number two, we lost. But I love to see it, especially regular season game and a big game in a big spot. I love to see that, and you don't really see it too much of it now because everything has to be an extra base hit, and you know what I mean. Like everything has to be an extra base hit. Aaron Nola gets slapped with his second loss of the spring after he goes 2 2/3, 7 hits, 6 runs, all 6 were earned, 2 walks and 1 strikeout. He couldn't really locate today. It wasn't like he walked 10 people, 2 walks. And once again, he's throwing a lot of fastballs. He's hitting around 93, 94 on most of them. That's when where he kind of averaged that out. But he was leaving off the middle part of the plate. A lot of high fastballs Aaron Nola today. A lot of high fastballs. His slider wasn't very good. I just didn't see a lot. I mean, once again, I didn't see much of the curveball. He said he was working on his changeup. Didn't see like a whole lot of his changeup. Mostly fastballs. Not the greatest start of Aaron Nola today. As I said, this was not impressed. I mean, once again, he went 2 2/3. Yes, it was spring training, but I think he could have went deeper. Once again, Joe Girardi, now it's the point of spring training route. You're going to let guys get more innings. That's why you're throwing guys out there are going to get more innings. So once again, Spencer Howard with the back spasms. Oh my goodness gracious, man. Adam Hazley and Spencer Howard, nothing but injuries. Injuries. I mean, just nothing but bad luck with these guys. My, oh my. Either they're really, really terrible or they have these injuries that, can't allow them to play. It's just so frustrating. The Phillies young guys. Adam Hazley, Spencer Howard, it's just so frustrating. Just so frustrating to watch. But even Brandon Kinsler, a guy. I mean, 3 runs today. Once again, I know those runs, were not earned, but our bullpen just was horrible today. Tony Watson did not have a good day. Michael Unia didn't have a bad day. But Sam Coonrod, he's a guy who's been very, very good. He had a very, very good day today. Brian Mitchell did his job well today, but. My oh my. I mean, Tony Watson, and Aaron Nola, they really, really had bad days today. They really, really had bad days today. Once again, I mean, Aaron Nola looked horrible today. I mean, there's no other word to say. He just looked horrible today. Once again, I did not like, the pitches he was throwing. Once again, no problem, he just was overusing that fastball just so much. I mean, my oh my. It just was too much. It just was too much of that fastball. But once again, I mean, I was really impressed with Gene Segura with that RBI single. But other than that 2 RBI single. Other than that, I just was not really impressed with the Phillies, performance today. Of course. I mean, once again, I'm not concerned about Aaron Nola. I'm not concerned. As we're going to tackle a little bit about, Spencer Howard. Once again, going back to it, it's back spasms. He's going to be reevaluated. That's just really disappointing. I mean, nothing but injuries with this guy. I mean, he had some problems last season as well. He said he got it worked out. Heading into camp this year, he was asked, he said, I think I got it worked out. Now we have this issue. And, of course, with Adam Hazley, he's got the Gorns. You see a lot of these younger guys that were drafted by the Phillies and come up through the, Phillies organization, farm system. All they have is these, either they're not good or they have a lot of these injuries. Of course, you have, a few exceptions like Alec Bohm and Aaron Nola. It's so frustrating. Also, other news from Major League Baseball, former Philly Michael Franco signs with the Baltimore Orioles, and he's now reunited with Freddie Galvis. And Michael Franco left Freddie Galvis a little, funny thing as he hit a home run in batting practice and shattered his windshield on his Charger, which is pretty funny. My goodness gracious. I mean, welcome back. They're now teammates again. Last time since 2017 they were teammates, so that's pretty cool. 2 former Phils. Having some fun. So, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please share the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Check out the social media link in the description section. At Phillies House of TikTok, Instagram, card text 267-225-3392. Email with phillieshouse@gmail.com. Phillies lose 14-5 to the Toronto Blue Jays. Aaron Nola just did not have it today, and neither did the Phils, as tomorrow's game will be on NBC Sports Philly. As Zach Wheeler take the mound, he's 0-1, 6.48 ERA. He's going against Scooball of the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers are 7-8, and so are the Phillies. The Phillies are actually 7-8-1. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. Once again, I'm Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Let's go, Phillies. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you guys. St. Patrick's Day.